What's going on? It's your boy Blackout Jones back again with a review of Fruits Basket. Let's get into it really quickly. I'm on the road to 100 subs. Currently, I'm at 85 subs. I think I lost a sub, man. Shit is crazy out here. But we're almost at 100 before the spring season is over. So let's go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you. So this episode, summer is now over. It's a new term. Life resumes as normal. This was another Toraless episode, but it's all good. It was a Yuki episode, and it was all right. School life resumes once again. Everything is normal. It's like the summer never happened, and we get to see the people from the first episode. I'm talking about the vice president and the treasurer. We saw them early on, haven't seen them since, but now we're back to them. On everything in Fruits Basket, I swear it's like 3 different versions of Honda in this show. It's Honda as the original. There's Kagura as the second one. I think that's her name, the one that loves Kyo. And the third one is going to be the new light version called Kimi Toda. It's a light version of Honda. So it's 3 versions of her, and it's crazy, man. I don't know why they keep doing this. It's like, it's some slight differences, but it's overall the same character design. I like it though. I ain't mad at it. You know, in this show, the character development is endless. It seemed like ever since the vacation arc that the characters have been finding meaningful relationships, such as Kyo, Kagura, piecing it up. Last episode, even, you know, Hattori, he's not in the main clan. He is a Zodiac, but he's not with them all the time. Even he found a connection, and we see Yuki branching out this episode, attempting to make a connection. So I feel as though, you know, people are going to be branching out more and really trying to live their life of abundance instead of having their scarcity mindset. And, you know, it was an important episode, important arc that, you know, set this up. I have to say the student council is pretty, you know, I've seen a lot of student councils in my day, but this student council is it's not the best one I've seen, but they can make for some funny situations. And I'm sure that, you know, because all these characters get fleshed out eventually in this show. So I'm sure all these side characters will have some sort of plot development further on. So we'll probably get another season. Everybody's getting character development. You're getting character development. You're getting character development. You're getting character development. You guys like that? But anyway, let's get into this review. You know, I'm probably going to butcher his name, the vice president. I think his name is Kaikru. Tell me if I'm wrong. If you got the phonetic, somebody gave me the phonetic spelling, the Kyo, a while ago, and I was like, well, you know what? Damn, that is how you say it. If you have the kinetic spelling to Kaikru, the vice president, let me know. But until then, I'm gonna say vice president. So we see mid-episode that Yuki, you know, he had some feelings towards the vice president because, you know, he reminded him of Kyo. Kyo, you know, as we know, he's a popular character. People like Kyo, even though he's pretty much he's kind of a loner, but he's a likable loner, and people tend to, you know, orbit around him effortlessly for him. He doesn't have to try. Same thing for the vice president, even though he's a little bit more outgoing, but people still, you know, he puts himself around people more so than people put himself around him. But he does have a lot of charisma and stuff like that. So Yuki was kind of feeling insecure about that because, like, that's not him. He's a real introvert, loner. People come towards him, but he doesn't know how to reciprocate the feelings for real. Like, I don't know, man. Because Yuki's not naturally charismatic, you know, by nature. He just chill. Plus, because of his past stuff with Aikido, he's kind of, you know, he's insecure at the end of the day. You know, one thing the vice president did this episode that got his ass checked was, okay, this is in the 48 Laws of Power, you guys should read that book, man. Anybody who reads that book is a sleazeball, because they got some sleazeball tactics in there. So to be aware of the other sleazeballs in the world, you should read that book so you don't get blindsided, you know, in life, because that book got some serious stuff in it, bro. Enough about that. One of the laws in the 48 Laws of Power is, I think it's the first law too, never outshine the master. And we saw that, well, you know, not saying that Yuki is the master here, but he is the president, and the vice president shouldn't be more charismatic than the damn president, you know what I'm saying? Because then that leads, because a lot of leaders are insecure about their own position anyway, understand me? So, like, any good vice president, they sit there and they shut the fuck, they don't say anything. They are like, that's right, Joe Biden didn't say anything. Pence right now, he's not saying anything. Your governors, lieutenant governor, they don't say shit. They back up the whoever's in charge 110%, and they play their role and wait their turn. But, he broke rule number 1 of the 48 laws of power, man. You don't do that shit. And besides breaking one of the 48 laws of power, you just did some real stupid shit at the end by being too nosy, man. Keep your nose out of other people's business, man, please. But the vice president is very nosy. Yuki checked his ass. I was very surprised that he checked him right here, but I knew once he paused, he was gonna say something, but I didn't know he was gonna get at him like that. I'm like, damn, Yuki ain't taking no prisoners today. He's getting this shit off. Vice president was out of line. Like, he got checked, but I didn't see I didn't think he was gonna do a damn sidekick, knock all the plants out of his hand. I'm like, oh yeah, he's definitely out here. Like, he's tweaking. He done kicked it into gear right now. That's what we call treason, vice president upending the president. But anyway, that was like their first real interaction. This interaction reminded me more of how, Kyo and Yuki interact back in the day. Not so much now, it's much more toned down now, but back in the day, this would have just been another rival for Yuki. He'd have been, back and forth, butting heads with him like him and Kyo do. But now he's grown, he's developed. Now he just says, you know what? My bad. I was wilding out. I shouldn't have said that. And then, I don't think the vice president saw that coming. He actually ended up apologizing also, or what have you. Say, I'm actually jealous of you. Just like how Kyo was jealous of Yuki because he's, the man, and they're basically the same dynamic, but with different people, right? Okay, so most of their interactions throughout, the first episode of the season, their interactions were, it was superficial. It wasn't really real, it's because we always felt like the vice president was putting it on a little bit too heavy. Like, bro, you're really not that nice of a guy. Nobody's really that nice of a person, first of all. And then this episode was more the same, but all that went away once, Yuki said what he said. That was the first time Yuki kept it a buck with him, because Yuki usually just, he just been letting him rock out. In his head, he was like, man, I hate this dude. You feel me? But he never said it to him. And, at the end, he initiated himself. He said, man, what is your fucking problem? That's not what he said, but that's essentially what he said. And then that's when they gave the vice president leeway to break his character. It was like, man, what did he get into? Like, he got into a different type of bag that was not expected. But really, at the end of the day, they were just two insecure people who showed their insecurities differently. Yuki does it by acting like he's got it all together, while the other dude just tries to act like he's, super confident, getting along with everybody, doesn't have a care in the world. He tries to act carefree to hide the insecurities, but it's all good, man. Also, people do not like it when you're like Yuki, and when you try to act unbothered and happy. People don't like to see you happy, and people will push your buttons and test you. He been testing Yuki for fucking goddamn the whole 2 episodes. He called him a nickname, making the nickname stick and stuff, and he's just been a pain in the ass, man. Basically, he's just been up his ass trying to make Yuki crack. Yuki didn't crack, but he finally, pushed his button today. So don't let people break your peace, man. They will try to get at you. Just dig, and one day they're gonna blow up and they're gonna be like, see, I knew he wasn't a good guy all the time. It's like a win for them. So that was good development for both characters. That was two birds, one stone, 2 for 1 character development today. That was their first real interaction, so I think that's gonna be good for them. I wonder who else in it, that treasurer, I don't know. I feel as though she'll have some good character development coming down the road. No time soon, of course, but it was a very good episode. I wonder who the focus of next week's episode will be, because we got through a Kyo, we got through a Hattori. That was that needed? Who knows? But hopefully one day we'll get to Ren, and maybe one day we'll get back to Honda even, because Honda's been sitting on this damn bond breaking thing for a while now. But overall, Another solid episode of Fruits Basket. Was it a banger? No, was it a good episode for another week for a nice little 24 piece every, in a 24 season or whatever, how many episodes we get, everyone not gonna be a banger, man. But sometimes you just gotta have a nice little filler in there. Was it good? Yep. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. It's your boy Blackout Jones signing off. Tower of God first season is over, so I guess you're not gonna see another review. Oh shit. Damn it. So the next reviews I think I'll be doing are first impressions of the new season of anime that's coming up. So that's fun, right? So yeah, make sure you get on your seatbelts for that. It looks like we're not hitting the 100 subscriber goal. But we will hit the 100 subscriber goal by the time the summer season is over. I'll put that into to the atmosphere right now. So let's keep the good fight going, guys. And yeah, have a blessed day. Stay corona free, stay sucker free. And it's your boy Blackout Jones signing off. Peace.